Hey, what's up, Speed Demon? We live
What's up, dude?
between
How
the
you doing?
pits. I don't
Man,
know.
what a race, huh?
What a race, what a weekend. Had a good time, enjoyed it. Good fast racing. Man,
Yep.
everything worked out great for the first points race, in my opinion.
Yeah. I don't think we had too many hiccups other than the main one. Let's go ahead and talk about that. Mr. Andy. Man, Andy got a
That
little
was
out of
rough.
control and he messed up a really pretty truck, y'all.
A
We're
little out of
sad
whack.
to
A little
see
out of
that.
whack.
Man,
I
I
know
tell
he's
you what,
he's probably still sore. That was a good one.
yeah, it was. And them dudes, man, him and Mike Wallace, I tell you, if I always say the good or bad bounce.
Yeah.
When something goes wrong when you're driving, either take a good bounce or a bad bounce.
Oh,
Them
yeah.
fellas always seem to sometimes get the bad bounce. You know what I mean? And
Yep.
it's just luck.
That was,
Everybody can tell you luck of the draw when wild stuff happens and you're trying to correct and you're going that fast.
oh, he was
It's
rolling,
just
man. He won the
shot
belt
in the
with that
dark.
pass,
Trying to
too.
see.
Yeah.
That was a
It could have been bad, but lucky
yep.
everything was good. It's all good. He's all healthy, probably a little sore. Truck ain't in that good a shape, but
Truck's hurt. I'd like to say all his safety equipment did its job, but did
he
you
had a
hear
little.
about that, BT?
Yeah, I heard he had a little mishap with his harness.
Yeah, the cam lock harness came loose on him. He said he was
And
strapped in good and tight, and somehow the jostling around, or maybe a hand or something, barely brushed it.
yeah,
Something happened, and the harness came loose, and he ended up flipping all around inside of that truck, man.
yeah, it could, like I said, it could have been worse, man. That's why we stress these belts. But I ain't saying that was the problem. But
Yep, and that
we,
was a brand new set of belts, and I'd never seen belts come undone, but
yeah, that's why.
Cody Green from over there in Cobbtown. I was talking to him earlier, and
Yeah,
he said that that's the third time he's
can't.
seen that twist style
Yeah, I don't
thing
like that
come
twist
loose.
style.
So I'm not saying you can't use it or whatever, but Andy wanted everybody to know to definitely beware of that type of harness.
Yeah, I like the latch one. I'm more comfortable with that latch one. I don't like that Corbis style
Yeah,
clip one. We
old
got
school.
Cody, everybody watching us, hit us up, say hi, speak up. We get you watching here.
I see
Got a
Mr.
good look.
Don on here, Scotty.
Yeah, Mr. Dom and Scotty. Mr. Dustin Blocker's watching. He's tuned in. They got a belt to pass around the family, talk supper with, don't they?
Yeah, man, chopper blocker. How about that, y'all?
Back out of retirement.
I believe that was my big tire pick, wasn't it, BT?
Yeah, I believe it was. I
got one right.
I got to start writing them down, man. We got to start writing them picks down, man. That's the big tire pick. Old Chopper Blocker got him on there. Mr. Brad called him. What's going on? Watching, tuned in tonight. I see our local, I guess you can say, podcast had all our dealings on there, had all our times and all that on there. I think Monday night. I don't know if you was tuned in or not, Blake. Brett, but
oh, awesome. No, I didn't know they were doing that. I need to tune into them. I'll probably watch it when we're done with this, man.
their man come in there and took the horseshoe belt home, Mr. Randy. Was that Banton?
Yeah, that
He
was.
took the
I
horseshoe.
wish I could say that was a surprise, but I knew it was going to be a shootout between him and Blaine and Riggs and
it
guys
seemed
like
like
that, Corey. But
everybody else was
he
tearing
got him.
up or turning 360s in the turn or whatever it was to it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, Snowman did a little detour right there, and Tony's
Blaine
like,
wanted
"Oh,
to come down. Blaine wanted to make his own horseshoe. He had to go down the pit and come back up the fat track.
yeah." He figured I'll get him this way. I'll make a pass in the
Make a
grass.
shorter pass at him.
Yeah.
That was good, man. Miss Jordan, Miss Tim
Randy's
Watson.
always first class, man. He's fast.
Yeah,
The truck's
that's fast.
always
He's a good dude.
in
Good
the run.
dude.
Super nice. Cool to have one of them Virginia guys running with us because
Yep.
we're all one big wild crazy family.
Well, yeah, it was. I mean, it was a good race, man. I know.
Yep.
I didn't win my belt. The belt staying in Virginia. I hear that.
Woo wee. That's right. Hopefully, Snowman and some of these other guys, we're gonna turn it up at the next one.
Yep.
Yeah, over there at Masters Motorplex, Thunder Alley, right?
Yeah, that is a horseshoe race. I should have put that on my little scroll across. I forgot about that. God dog it.
That's right.
No pun intended. Old Rebel felt good. Cody said. I tried to call you earlier, Cody, to talk some business, but we'll talk about that later.
Oh yeah.
Jordan. Hey, we enjoyed it. We had y'all hosting this. Y'all did great. Pits were good.
Yep.
I mean, we had a great time.
Y'all were jam up, weren't they,
Yep.
BT? And that goes out to all these drivers too. They were ready.
Yep.
They were in their trucks, ready to run. Didn't really have to wait on anybody.
No mishaps or nothing really.
Blaine had a real good idea letting the limited class run since we were on different tracks. So they made one pass, and then we jumped into the small block class and ran a pass. So there was no real downtime at all.
Ooh, no, it was. We had to
except
wait
for
on
truck
nobody.
cleanup. We only had to do that
truck
once.
Cleanup. We had to get all off the track and all that. We had a little cleanup.
That's right.
But I tell you one thing, another thing. Back to that limited class, some cats might better be doing their homework, brother. That's all I can tell you.
Man, all I can say, where's Johnny at? Come on, Johnny.
I mean, we're missing Johnny and Robbie.
Yep.
I mean, we had what, 4 trucks? One of them didn't make the pass. 4 or 5 trucks in that class.
Yeah, we had 4 that ran. We had 5 in the class. And all right, y'all, they did say it was 250 feet on the flat track, but BT just informed me that he measured.
Yeah, we moved it to 200 foot.
Yeah, so
that
those
morning when I got
200 foot times.
It was a 200 foot time. They usually run to 250, but we told Blaine on the podcast that Wednesday before that we wanted to run 200, so we moved it to 200.
Yeah, and I know most of these guys are geared for 200, and those trucks that fast, they're already doing, who knows, 90 mile an hour at least. Man, y'all, if you were there, you saw Thunderstruck or the video, that was wild.
He scared me. I know it scared him in that first pass.
I was sitting there, and first truck goes, and it danced and went on the back tire, went over, and he saved it. When he was trying to save it, I was just thinking, oh, Lordy. The first pass of the series.
I was about to tear him up the first pass. He drove that thing, man. He held it.
Yep.
That was a good pass. That was a 2-second pass with letting it out sideways, squarely. I see Mr. Busby's looking for our rules. You can check them out. They on a series page, and you can go to the, I don't know if it's if they updated on the website yet. I don't know.
No, the website, the rules are basically right, except for the suspension rule change on the website. But I don't know what's happened with Gavin. But on our Facebook page, our rules are pinned to the top. You may have to slide over like 2 things.
There's a 12-degree small block legal and small block.
Yes.
I'll say I believe it. I don't see nothing.
Yeah.
In that class with a cast intake.
Yeah, you can run an SP2 in there. You can run a 15-degree, whatever. As long as
all I know, you come to that class. You better have your homework done, because there's some killers. That ain't nothing but killers.
It's nothing but killers of killers, and the killers getting killed by the killers. All I can say is I'm ready for the next one and get a new set of times in that class for a new benchmark. That's all I'm going to say about that.
All I know, I got to do my homework. I'm a second behind, and I'm in third, if you believe that or not, fellas. So we got to do some homework. There's some fast killers in that class, no doubt.
There's some killers. All them dudes. Shoot, last place is a killer.
Yeah, I'm that whole class.
DJ's in last, and he's a bad dude, man.
Jonathan Thomas has 2 fast ones in that class, and that's it, man. You might better check it out next time, because
shoot, they're all killers.
The next
and
series
I'll tell you
race,
what, with them trucks now, a lot of them trucks went through a lot of changes this year. So there's some of them guys that I don't know if anybody got good videos. You know what I mean? That's something that I should have got.
Yeah.
Is on the starting line, and I kicked myself in the butt for that. But we were busy. Is some better videos so everybody could tell what their truck's doing and where the starting line is, where the finish line is, stuff like that.
I see a big tire champ, Mr. Chopper Block, is tuning in watching. What's up there, champ? He's got this belt. He probably still got it on. He probably wore that thing everywhere this week.
Yeah, man. He looks like a wrestler too. You want to try to take that thing from him? That's awesome. I know Mr. Ron was happy about that. Winning that.
Yeah, man. That was jam up.
Bad Ford's got one of those Gibbons motors in it, right?
Yeah, it doesn't.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's got a Ford motor, Chevrolet.
Ford. And said they
Ford
build them
motor.
Fords too. I know of another one that's got one of them motors in it. It's lurking somewhere around. It's not a series truck, which I couldn't believe it's not. But dang it.
There's still time to get
There's still time. We get 2 drops. You know?
Yep. So there's 2 drops. I'm taking that as my drop.
You can try to drop a third. I'd be happy with a third.
That's bad when you got to drop a third. If that means anything. If y'all can buy into that, you got to drop a third. Because there's some, I'm telling you, we can't make this about the small block class. But
no, we're gonna talk about all of them. But man, the limited class, I'll tell you what. You know how we always talk about fastest pass and all that. Well, I don't remember what Curtis's pass was down there in Alabama, but that was the fastest.
yeah.
But this dude, you keep talking about him, Randy George, right? Mr. George.
But see, that was the brother.
Thunderstruck. Okay.
Yep. That was
ran a 2.441.
And they said that was the slouch. They didn't bring the killer.
The slouch. Man, that thing is doing it, son. And that's a Georgia dude, right? They're Georgia boys.
Georgia. I think they're from Waycross, Georgia, or something. They got like 4 or 5 of
Georgia boys.
Yeah.
MRA guys coming poking around doing some testing while they're between MRA races.
I believe they'll be at Cobbtown on the May 4th race.
That's what the rumor is.
That's what the rumor is. So if y'all want to check them out, yes, sir, Mr. Schofield, we know we got the belt. So Mr. Bryan in the street class. That was a good class too, man. That thing worked out good. Real good. So
yeah. And I mean, 2.615, that was second. I mean, that's a fast time, son. So 2.441 and a 2.615. That's riding.
That's getting down in 200 foot.
And they're leaving our main man somehow sucking wind, dude. So Patrick was like, no. Patrick was not happy.
And that was all bottled. Now this is limited now, so there's no nitrous on these trucks.
Yeah, no nitrous.
All throttle.
But
I
still,
got some Miss George is washing. I guess that's some of the
2.913 is what the mushroom did. Mushroom was rolling, but they're saying that wasn't it.
Fast.
Hopefully they got a little bit of tuning, something going on.
I see, but
I know that's still a loaner motor in that thing.
Yeah. Mr. Rick George said he'll be at Cobbtown.
Awesome. That Thunderstruck, man, and that Twisted 2. And also what they call it Payne Thomas Racing, right? That orange one.
He didn't even make the trip. Something happened. I don't know what happened. Did he make
a hit? They were having starter problems or something, and something happened with the block or something, but that thing is ridiculous looking. How many kits of nitrous did it look like they could run, BT?
A lot.
They could run a lot.
I think they had enough kits for the whole small block class, I believe.
Yeah. But they said they come to run it, just on motor and see what it'll do. That's what them guys were like, oh, it'll be slow. We'll be slower than we normally are. I'm like, well, how fast are they normally? If the dude's running a 2.441.
Yep. And Mr. George, I talked to him, and he said they're going to the MRA race or whatever, and they're going to try to sweet talk some of them other fellas to come on and race with us because none of our events fall on their events. So
that'd be great. And
so they might pick that class up a little bit.
Yep. Like I say, that May 4th, too, is a good one for them guys to kind of check each other out, get some extra points. Because I know Mr. George and like the Twisted 2 and that Perry Thomas Racing, I don't believe they will get in the mud pit. So over at Cobbtown, it'll be a good opportunity to grab some bonus points.
Yep. Bonus points. That's 2 bonus points races that weekend, correct?
Yep. For them.
For the limited trucks.
Yep, for the limited guys.
Mr. Willis.
2 got to go on a diet. Shoot, that thing is fast. That's the red S10. I think was doing pull the tire off the ground.
Oh,
I can't wait to see Miss Tina's pictures of this weekend.
Oh, I seen a few she posted. That was pretty good.
Yep. She did a little.
Mr. George watching.
Oh, he said he ain't scared of the mud.
Amen,
That's
brother.
awesome.
That's what I'm talking about.
Woo, them dudes are wicked fast. I couldn't even imagine him in the mud, man.
My daddy would have a heart attack. We tried to run them things in the mud.
Yeah, he would.
They gonna get away from him. Oh boy. Well, Willis, I hope you didn't hurt one of your trucks as bad as he thought. I knew Willis was having one problem with one of the Jeeps.
Yeah, I think they thought it sucked up some water, but I think the distributor got wet, is what I heard down through the grapevine. That everything was okay. It was just the distributor. There was a little splash pad that at the end of that track.
You had to stay in it to go through it. You didn't want to let get out of it. Yeah. Starter gear left the chat. I hear
What's
you.
What's happening, Zach?
Zach, we missed you this weekend, man. Got to come on a race with us.
I know, man.
Jeffrey's putting it on them boys in that class.
That was cool to see the megas and the 1-tons kind of go at it, gloves off.
That's interesting. That puts on a good.
There was some really good trucks there.
Yep.
Even a TV star.
I kind of hoping if we broke that truck count record we was talking about last week.
What was the record? Do you remember what he said? It was 40 something, right?
40 something, I think.
40 something. Did you see you looked at the sheets? You know what the count is?
No, I feel sure you about to bust it out to me.
I'm about to bust it out. 66 entries.
That's what I'm talking about.
That's what I'm talking about.
So I think that's
strong showing, and that's not just series guys. That's also non-series guys that came and raced with us, and that's awesome because we need y'all. Every track we go to, the guys who aren't in the series are just as important as the guys that are. We need y'all to race with us. We need need the numbers. 38 though were series guys, so we're looking good.
We're looking good.
We were missing quite a few guys.
Yeah, the bunch missing. A bunch. Yeah. Some ain't even got trucks yet. Some of them broke.
Hammer right there. See you soon.
He's coming back with a new deal there.
That ought to be a fast limited truck.
Mr. Thomas and them's watching too. They ought to be. That's another limited, isn't it? Correct.
That's a killer, man. That was that orange truck.
Yep. I got Caney and them. They got a truck. Come on and get back in with us, Mr. Harbin. I see he's
where's Caney at?
He's tuning in watching tonight. Come on.
I figured they'd be in that small block class.
Yeah, that'd been a good one. We don't get to hang out long after we won, but we really, they got on up out of there. So,
yep.
Shout out to the track.
You're a long ways from home. Sometimes that's the best thing to do. You race and watch a little bit, and
Joe's one of my cousins from back in high school. What's up?
That's awesome. But, big shout out to that track crew. Everything was super smooth.
They did a jam up job, man. Jam up. Everything was good. Flowed good. Got the wreck cleaned up pretty good. So
all the drivers were ready to run. They didn't have to really get on anybody. Chandler was on it, y'all. Chandler is a heck of a clipboard guy. I'll tell you.
Yeah, he's busy. He's wide open. That's for sure.
And it's good to have somebody like that pretty much knows who everybody is.
Yep.
So he was able to. He knew everybody by truck.
Well, how about I got outrun in the horseshoe class
by
my own truck?
I didn't even see how bad he beat you, but yeah. Well, like you say, we're gonna jump over to small block class. We're gonna to be determined on that.
Steve's the champion. Go ahead and give it up, Steve. Thank you.
Yeah, Steve is the champion. Steve beat us all no matter what, no matter how you look at anything.
He's still doing his homework.
Beat everybody first pass and second pass. So Steve is the champ. Got the spare parts belts again. So he's got 3 of them in the house.
That cheese.
The
Hustler Racing.
The Hustler Racing. I'm sorry.
That
spare parts has the Hustler Racing belt.
That cheese puff hold his own too now. Come on.
It was trying, Bo. It was trying.
Nice outing for the opening race. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
We didn't know if it was going to work or not. And then everybody was pretty close, though, man. Honestly, especially for all the trucks sitting up all winter, Some of them, I swear, they still had mud on them, dude, from last year. I'm looking at these guys like, oh, no, come on.
Yep.
Because I know I don't think they've raced yet.
That's a lot of new builds on there too, man. A lot of new updates and builds and all that good stuff.
A lot of fabricators been going at it.
But the small tire, that's a small block class. A small tire class got a new champ, new belt holder in the small tire class.
That's right. What is
But
he going to do?
It come with a cost, Mr. Andy. He called me. I'm trying to call him back. I ain't got in touch with him yet. He had a bad wreck. He tore it up pretty daggone good.
Yeah.
I feel sure
Andy Carter, man. Slowpoke put it on him.
Yes, that truck is quick. It was a good looking truck too. But
well, I shouldn't really say put it on him because man, it's close, dude. Is it what a 10th and a half?
Yeah, it's right there
between it and creeping in small tire. So it's tight as always.
They're jumping on
Andy
that
got a 10.693, and Jimmy got a 10.849.
That's
so
Jimmy.
I mean, they're on each other.
Did Jimmy join the series?
Yeah.
Oh, he did.
Yeah, and then Corey was right there at 11-2. So Corey's another 0.3 back.
Yep.
And then Little Mo Wild was just another 0.2 back. So they're close. Those top few trucks right there.
Oh yeah. My man wants to know when some of us is going to run the Texas mud drags with him, and he'll come run with us. You better talk to Rhett and them. I can't afford to make the trip to Texas. Whew.
We'll have to catch them when they're in they go to Mississippi, right? Or
maybe Mississippi.
Who's got a long trailer?
Yeah.
I got a light truck. I'll go along with somebody.
Heck
Throw it on the back. I want to. That's what Steve was talking about. He wants to get kind of a little super group and go run with them or something. See what happens. Some of the guys that would do, if he could take a few trucks, go over there.
Fun to try, yeah.
Them guys are bad.
They quick now. They are.
I wonder what class we'd have to run, Jason.
That's why I don't understand. They don't like mini trucks, so
y'all do a mix-up class with us or something?
Yeah. There's one in Mississippi, Missouri, and Kentucky.
Yeah, the Carolina Limited guys. What happened, man?
They must have been. You must have scared them off when they heard y'all fellas was coming. I reckon. I don't know.
I don't understand. I know Jeremy's still under the knife, so hopefully Jeremy can be at the next one.
I had to call Gavin and wake him up, man. I was like, "Bo, we got some trucks stacked out. You better get out here, man."
You will go. Come on, David. You ain't got that thing ready.
David said he'll go. That's unlimited.
Hammer's supposed to got a killer.
Yeah, he's one of the retired fellas. He can go all over the place like that. CJ, what's going on?
You were in the air, CJ. That hump, man. That air. Yeah. Everybody was getting a little airborne on that hump, weren't they?
So he said he could make a class happen for us. That's what I'm talking about.
Okay, well let me talk to the guys and we'll come up with something where at least like our small block and small tire guys can run.
There you go.
I feel like the big tire guys, if they fit like Gavin or whatever, they can kind of fend for their own. But be hard to run against a small block against Jason. But
yeah, I don't know.
Or even a 35 class.
Yeah.
If it was just small tire or whatever, what I mean? Go. That'd be fun. 35. Have some super killers in there on a 36 class.
Yeah. That works for me. See, Miss Brandy Strickland's tuned in watching.
That'd be fun.
I mean, I'm game to try it. I want to go try that thing anyway. I think they race 200 foot.
I think so.
Like off the tree.
They got a
race. Non-existent for small tire. Yeah, you like to got away with it too, man. Owen's tuned in. Hey, how about when's Carolina Grudge? That's this weekend?
There's one this weekend. You going?
No, man. Going? I can't go this weekend. It's 2 weekends in a row.
I know. That's how I feel. I need to finish building that deck for Curtis.
Small block class, small block, no power outers. As long as they don't worry about that weight issue. Most of the time, y'all worried about weight.
Yep. Yeah, that just full body. That'll be a good class.
We can figure something out. No, I gotta go do the family thing this weekend. I gotta go to the ball game. I got a ball game to go to Saturday night.
So, Coach.
No, I ain't coaching this. We're going to watch the Fireflies, man.
Okay.
That's a good time for anybody that's up around Columbia way. That's a good night. It's fun.
So keep talking about that class for a second here. So we had 7 of them in the series, man. Andy, 7. Jimmy, Fred, Jeff, Dustin Blocker, and David and Joe Hogue. So we had a good showing in that class of just series guys.
Yeah, Fred was in that class too. Okay.
Yeah, man. The hairs are in 100%. All everything they got, man.
That's 100%. That's what I like. That's a good deal.
Yep. Tony sending them.
Yeah, I got little kids, Jason. Come on. But Andy Carter he took the belt finally. Somebody finally took the belt from the champ.
Yep. The champ had a hard time.
He had a little bad run there. It happens.
It ran a 6:099. He said it shut off. It just kept shutting off on him. You get to the rev limiter and just cut off.
Yeah, he had some bad issues going on. But he'll get it fixed up.
Yeah, he will. Then into the
small block power out. That's your class, BT. I need some power out. What you talking about, Willie?
BT's gonna have to put the bottle back in it.
I took it out. See what happens.
That's right. We started looking at it.
I had to take it out.
Non-midget, 3,000 pounds.
Rick can't make that. Watch out. He's about 1,500.
At least 1,200 pounds, right? Bill Harris said it's at least a ton, guaranteed. At least 2,000 pounds is what he said.
At least 2,000 pounds. So, that'll work.
Big tire class, man. That was a good class. There's 8 trucks in that. In that class, has been struggling a little bit. Then big horsepower, big tire trucks, man. And our series guys went 1, 2, 3, 4, and then the guy who actually got 7th, I'll go out on a little dare here and say he would have won the class and won 2 classes, Andy. Because Andy ran a 4.759. The closest anybody else got was Chopper Blocker at 5.010.
Yeah, he had to make that second pass. I said, that's the only thing about them small times. You got to make that second pass.
Got to make 2. But that was cool to see Chopper come out with that truck. Come out swinging.
Straight to the front, baby. Straight to the front.
Yep.
That's pretty good.
Thunderstruck. That's another one of them dirt dauber trucks, isn't it?
I
believe so.
Might be.
A little bit of that dirt dauber in it, I believe.
You can get dirt dauber. He's got a truck or 2 in the shop. They must be tied on or chain on or something. What's the deal up with that?
I don't know. It's locked up. They won't let you in.
I don't know why. He's got a couple trucks there. I'm talking about trucks he racing. Get him out here and come on back racing with us.
Oh, that's what I'm talking about. What the heck is going on?
I don't know.
You never know with Curtis what he's got going on.
Yeah. Mr. Bonnet tuned in. Mr. Todd, what's going on, fellas?
Bill Hare, he was right there behind him, dude. Right on him.
The Snowman's right there with him, brother.
Yep. And the new Copperhead Arrays. That's a good looking truck right there.
He get some issues figured out. That's gonna be right up there too. That was a maiden voyage.
All them new trucks, new builds, or there's always something going on with these new trucks. Figuring them out.
A maiden voyage made it so.
Yep, and Lee had a new truck. Good looking Ford.
Oh, it runs good too. That's like the second pass he had in that one. I think something like that.
I think first 6.5. I think. Was he a Palmetto? I didn't think he was at Palmetto.
I don't think he ran that truck at Palmetto. I think he had it. I don't think he ran it.
Yeah, he opted to wait. That was a good one.
A lot of maiden voyage this weekend. Worked good.
Maiden voyage.
Put on a good show.
Last voyages,
Guys, but a pack of lunch in that limited class with those Georgia brothers. Amen.
Yeah, they didn't even
bring the fast ones. They leave them at the house.
Yeah, they saved them. We bring the slower ones.
And
when I say slower, what was it? A 2.4 on 200 foot? That's ridiculous. Because we originally, I think we put out there that everybody thought it was 250, probably except for the guys there at the race. On the flat track, it was 200.
Yeah, he moved it back to 200. The other pit was told to be 300. I can't say nay or nah, but that's what it's supposed to be. So we'll see.
Yeah, I don't know. Who knows? I got accused of being told her I thought I was faster than you, Jason. Honestly, somebody messaged me and told me that. I said, well, I don't know. I ain't faster than nobody. All as the first pass on the truck, I don't know.
What's the fella say? Them numbers don't lie.
Yeah, I don't know. Or they may lied. I don't know. I'm not worried about it. All I know is we're gonna go racing again, right, BT?
Yep. Tune it in. Got me scratching my head, see that already.
Yeah, I don't know. But I will say that I thought that dang dirt dauber thing was gonna do something. It did.
It worked, man.
We gotta back it up, right? That's what they always say. You can't do something back it up. So, and who knows on the footage? So I can't compare that time to anybody else that other than was there that day. I don't know.
Zach Keys on 281.
That
shots fired over here, Rick. You see them comments? Tony Head said Zach can get that 281.
That's right. Tell him, Tony.
Come on and get it, brother.
Jeffrey was doing it, bro. And that truck looks awesome. With that Ranger body on it.
Oh, yeah.
Well, how about Modified Street, man? That was a really good class.
That's how we started. Class.
Yeah, that's how we busted into the horseshoe.
Yep. And we run the mess.
We were honestly, everybody was worried a little bit about the ruts from the small.
It worked. I mean, it wasn't bad. It worked.
Yeah. The straight line guys really didn't tear the track up too bad. Nope. The street guys ran right around and busted our ruts out, and it was good.
Yep.
It was 10 of them, dude. So that class is coming on.
It's coming along pretty strong, man.
Yep.
I see Mr. Schofield won it. Matter of fact, they got first and third in that class.
Yeah, they did.
Two different drivers.
Of a half a second.
Who got third? Who was in the third? You know who was in third?
Third was Terry. Brian got first. Terry got third. Their friend, Mr. Tim Meeks, got second.
Mr. Tim in the old Ford. That's right. In the old blue. That's right. I got
it.
He's usually pretty good, too.
Chandler says, bring my tape measure. Chandler says that's 300 feet is what he's saying.
That's what he's saying.
That's what he's saying.
Jason Hawkins says he can run a 2.9 and 200 foot. Sure, damn good.
That's fast.
That's about a 3. That's about a 3.4, 3.5, and 300 foot. Something like that. 3.6.
Yeah. And Jason's fast. I definitely don't think I'm as fast as him. Hey, I never said that. I was told that.
You'd be glad I didn't run a 3.8.
What kind of idiot do I think I am? I said, I don't know, man.
You got to live by the sword and die by the sword, man. If I'd run a 3.8 and 300 foot, I'll be letting you know it.
Yep. So that modified street class, man, it was good. Them dudes were hauling butt. They didn't have any problem getting around that track, did they?
Not at all. None at all.
None.
We'd have to pull nobody out. Nobody got stuck. It was good. Great.
Yep. And all the trucks, we looked at everybody. Everybody teched out good.
Teched out.
Yeah. There was one that's loud, and he's going to do something about it. Yeah. Technically, it does have a muffler, and I'll say who it is.
Yep.
The white ghost. But we're going to get it fixed. It has about a 3-inch muffler on it, BT?
Yeah, it has a muffler.
It has a muffler, but it will have a bigger muffler for the next one. I said, man, you don't even sound like these other guys at all. He's like, I know, but it fits. I'm like, it does.
That's some gray hairs, man.
It has a muffler, but that's not a street muffler, you know?
Yeah, I know what you're saying. I got you. That was about the little issues we had.
Yeah, we'll handle that in a second. Yeah, Brian, it's definitely time for more entries because you get 2 drops, y'all.
Yep.
2 drops.
That's what.
And now these guys know what they're running against, and they realize that it is the consistency. So, really, you're just trying to do the same thing twice, which I like.
Yeah.
There he is, Mr. J.R. Tucker says, I got some on the way.
There you go.
You guys, man, we love it. Love it when dudes work with us, and y'all know what we're after. The 2 things that I hate most about this, and BT knows, is when we're asking for money, and then when we have to talk about rules and tech and be the bad guy.
And you got to be the bad guy. You ain't got to be the bad guy. You just got to be able to.
It's got to be stern and stick your ground.
You're not being the bad guy. You just going by what it
is what it is. But Cody came and ran one of them bad LS square bodies, right?
And under protest again.
Under protest again is the name of that one. He did a good job. He actually had the fastest times.
Really?
Yeah, I'm just looking at that right now. He ran a 25.808. The next closest was a 26.542 by Brian, who won.
You'll see.
Cody was 2.75 seconds difference. His second pass, he ran a 28.553.
And see, that's why we went to the consistency. Mr. Schofield there, he's talking, don't be afraid. He's talking trash to somebody.
For these guys not getting in. He wants somebody to run with. He's enjoying it.
He's enjoying it.
And, dude, 10 in that class, that's awesome.
Yep.
Yeah.
I think Cody said really it wasn't built to be consistency. So that was in there.
Tractor muffler. There you go.
Hey, whatever it takes, man. And muffler's a muffler, I guess, as long as some kind of street car muffler.
That's right. But, dude, how about the new horseshoe class, man?
Jam up entries in that one. That was pretty good.
18, right?
Yep.
18.
I got to make one pass in tonight. That was the fastest time in that horseshoe class. Man, he is putting it on them in that pass because Mr. Randy. Doing it, son. What? He would drive the wheels off that thing.
What? I'm going to have to find something to race in the horseshoe, BT. These guys are rolling. You see the times? They're almost record times. Hey, 17, 19, couple 19s.
I ain't lying.
All Ford. What the heck? Hold on.
That's a Ford class. That's a Ford class.
No. Do you see that? No.
I didn't pay it no attention.
No. We cannot have this. I
guess
just realized all this stuff going on in this Ford. All right.
We don't build a Ford class.
I'm coming to get that other truck.
I told Daddy.
I'm gluing Humpty Dumpty back together again.
There you go.
We cannot have this. The top.
Brand.
Okay, do y'all know? You know what Davey Hicks drives? That's the only guy that I don't. That's where it stops. Where I don't know. The top 7 are Fords.
Really?
In this class. You were kidding me. And they are killers, dude, in the horseshoe world. You've got Randy, David Williams, Fred Hare, Jason Royal, Jeffrey Hare, Corey, and Chandler.
All Fords.
1 through 7. All Fords. And they are killers, dude.
Chandler had a pass, man. You see him slide that thing around the turn.
Yeah, Chandler, he ran a 19.179.
I thought he was going to turn that son gun over for a second.
That was his second one. His first pass was a little out of control.
Yeah, I thought he was going to turn it over.
I know there's pictures of it, but the pictures never do anything justice, dude. He pitched that thing around. I said, go! I can't believe it didn't go.
I bet he pinched a hole in the seat.
Yep. With Randy ran 2.17s on these dudes.
Jesus, boy.
And his all right, this is gonna hurt people when you see this time difference too. 34.482 for Randy. His 2 passes. David Williams and Medium Earl, second place. 38.830. That's 4.4 seconds on them dudes.
And that's a small block now. That's a small block.
This is a small block. I'm just saying he's rolling.
He's rolling, Bo. If you can
roll.
I was telling Daddy Sunday, so I'm about to put that ape in that damn class, Bo.
We're gonna have to do something. Fred Hare is right there with a 39.5, right on the Medium Earl. So they're close. You got Jason Royal got a 40.5 right on him. Then at 40.6, 41.3 by Corey. So they're right on each other.
Chandler
except for Randy. Randy knows that track pretty well. He was taking no prisoners and no chances.
They set the track record.
Yes, that sucker. Did you look at that? Chandler was talking crap. I think Monday posting, he's like, look at that C class. He beat my time by like 2 100ths or 2 1,000ths or something like that.
Dang.
I mean, nothing, dude. Took the record from me because there's a 17.18. I think mine was like a 17.2 or something like that.
Yep.
It was real close. It might even be closer than that. It's ridiculous.
Yep. The makeup race, that'd be May 18th, brother. Same race, different day.
Yep. May 18th. And hopefully we'll have a flyer out for that soon.
Yeah, I'm gonna get on that because we got something special we're working on with I'll go ahead and put this out here while I forget what we're talking about. We got a little break. Mr. Jeffrey Brown, JB they call him, Rhett's buddy, tech buddy. Yeah. We're gonna do a little parts. Oh, damn, I don't forgot the name of it. What's the thing when you go and swap parts and sell shop meet?
Swap meet.
Swap meet. We're gonna have a swap meet before the race on the side. We're gonna start that a little early. We're gonna try it. If anybody wants to come out and try it, Mr. Jeffrey and them are gonna help us out with it. We have a little swap meet. If you got some racing parts you want to bring, sell, trade, whatever. So a little addition. Help us out a little bit. Something a little different to try.
Yeah, you might have some Ford parts you might need.
I might need some of them bad boys.
We might need some for this horseshoe class, 1 through 7.
Is the top Fords.
My dang picks, my killer Riggs down here. I don't know what happened, Bo. What happened? Riggs, come on, man.
I don't know who I picked for the horseshoe.
You outran Riggs. He must have broke.
That's they did. They broke a ring or something.
I'm going with. Logan's laughing. But BT got him. And I'll tell you, I guess I should sit close to the screen, but the funniest thing, this dude kept telling me, he's like, Bo, I thought you were a lot bigger. You're bigger on TV. Did you hear that guy?
Kept telling me that? I didn't hear that.
Yeah, he's like, you're taller on TV. I thought you were a lot bigger. He kept telling me that.
Who's that?
Like, I think I'm taller than you, but I don't know. I guess I look big on there. I don't know.
TV always adds a couple inches, they say. Adds pounds and inches.
Mm-hmm. I don't need it to add pounds. I got enough of those.
Yep, me too.
Yep. But shoot, 18 entries in the horseshoe class. That was a good one. And that's 0 to 44, man. So that's kind of gloves off.
Yep.
Open suspension rules.
And see, that's another thing I'm going to give my buddy shout out with them small tires, because that red Toyota, when Cody made the first pass, it was dragging the ass in on the dirt. I bet it had 500 pounds of mud packed in the back of that Toyota.
Man.
It was 4 inches lower than when it left in the rear.
Dang. That mud's heavy too.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't have hardly much mud. But we went first though. Yeah. We had an early class, so
I guess when you outrun the mud, you ain't got to worry about that.
How much mud you have?
Not much at all, bro.
Not much. See, that's what
It took like 3 hours to wash the mud out from under the red trucks. I told Daddy, when you got a fast truck, boy, you ain't got to worry about that. It took me like 30 minutes.
That's right. Yeah, you're on top. You just gotta hit it with a water hose. I got muddier on the last pass because it was fast and I was cooking or whatever, and I let off before the water, and all that water came over the hood.
Yeah, that's about the
muddiest we got. Don't let off. Steve let off, and I thought he cooked his new motor his first pass when it shut down from wide open.
You can't let out when you hit that water. You gotta let it dig on through there. We gotta be mustard grass. Who's the mud grasshopper?
We try. I swear though, I gotta cut a hole in the window. I had to unbelt and get out and look.
No, we didn't go in both pits. I wish we would have left running in both pits. Man, I think I got a new rule. We need to come up with, Red.
What you got? Rules. I hate rules. But what you got?
Well, this ain't a rule. This should be like an option, I think. If you draw first truck in the pit, first truck of the day, make it whatever class it is, you ought to get like a rerun.
Were you first?
Yeah.
He says, yeah. He'd like to take that one back. Which
like,
one? The first one or the second one?
Because if you make the first pass, you make all the ruts, and everybody else just gets fast and fast and fast. But I'm just throwing that out there,
right. Y'all see Matt on here to talk about the purse. We get 18 at Thunder Alley. That's a $1,900 purse. So hopefully we're looking at least that many up there.
I hope,
especially it's a double points race, and I know some that are missing, and I know at least it's double points for a horseshoe and V-tread. So, and I know somebody, me, that wants to be in there. So hopefully that'll make at least 19.
That's double point. Okay, I gotcha.
Yeah, worth 2 races is what we're gonna do with that. So it's not 100 points or whatever. It's you would get 250-point races for winning. So that was worth 2 races. So all y'all better be there because you only get 2 drops, right, BT?
2 drops, man. 2 drops, and I'm dropping a third.
Dropping a third.
Just kidding. Just kidding.
BT gets an extra. If he takes an extra drop, he'll just have less points. He also, I don't think he wants to do that. You really be in trouble.
I gotta go back to the drawing board. I mean, that's what happens, man. When you just leave it in the shed till the week before the race and wash it off and pull it in there. That's what the hell happens. Yep. Everybody else is doing all these upgrades. You got to upgrade or stay behind. The more trucks, the bigger.
Got to upgrade. I've been trying to upgrade freaking since we destroyed it. That was kind of cool, though. The last race and the first race at the same place.
You got that monkey off your back. In both sense of the word.
Oh, man. I love it. See, y'all, he can even pick on himself. That's awesome.
Well, you want to start talking about Cassie's going to love this picture. Oh, Cassie's going to love this picture. It's all good.
Yep. He's going to love that. Hey, that's the fun in it. You got to kind of, have fun with who you're racing. But
I don't get it.
Don't think that ape's going to take that line down, is it?
It's hard to get up under my skin.
Yep.
I throw something else out there while we talking about this. Well, I guess I'm going to say this. If anybody's looking for a good mud truck to race, I know where one's at. It's going to be for sale. Got somebody looking at it right this second. But I'm in line for second picks or whatever you want to say. A proven truck. Ready to run. Turnkey, baby.
Turnkey.
Hit me up.
Proven winner. Fast one.
Kind of, sort
of.
Hit me up.
Heck yeah.
I don't know if Rick can figure that one out, but
somebody getting rid of something.
Got one. Downsizing. Oh, the little monkey. The little monkey, he'll drive the snot of that thing now.
He's downsizing and concentrating.
Downsizing.
Terry didn't go into panic mode, did he?
Downsizing. I don't know.
Did Terry go into panic mode?
You know how he is. He don't like third, man. You know what I mean?
Terry done. Dang. Tell Terry, they ain't even real times, Bo. Don't worry about that. Terry's concerned that they're real times.
In real times. Hey.
Terry said, I seen that.
You make the pass, man. You make the pass, you get the time. Here's another good truck to see right here.
Yep, Cody right there got that.
Another Ford, $4,000. He said, come get it.
That's a good truck too, man. You have a lot of fun with that.
Everything he says he's got to go.
That's a good one. Hopefully he'll get his S10 back together. His dirt dauber truck he's got lurking off in the distance. When that one comes out, I'm telling y'all,
it's gonna be
look out. Did you see that one?
That's a good diet. Oh, I know about that one.
You seen that one? Yeah, BT's seen all that. Yeah.
I'm not sure
how many have seen that one.
I tried to get that one into Summers mud racing stables, but it didn't work out. That thing looked good, purple. What do you think, Cody?
It sure would.
It looked good,
That's
purple.
What I think Shecky looked at me and said, "You gonna paint that thing orange?" I said, "Oh yeah." He just smiled.
We like that purple and orange, baby.
Yeah, man.
But yeah,
That one's a killer. That Ford of his.
Somebody's looking for a good truck. You can't beat that. That's a good buy.
A couple good trucks up for sale. And then how about the V-Tread class, man? That was good. We had some guys that I was not expecting in there, you know.
They had some heavy hitters in that thing, man.
Yeah, they did. And our 1 tons, somehow I don't understand. We only have 2 1 tons, man. Our V-Treads, I'll call them 2 in the series. Jeffrey, yeah, 2 killers, and William and Taz. I tried to talk Wayne into jumping in, because I told him, you know, you'll be at all the races. Might as well
get in where you fit in, brother.
He still got time. I love what you just said. What did you say?
Got to get in where you fit in, brother.
Get in where you fit in. I think that was a slogan. Some mud tracks, right?
We should have put that on the back of the. We should have put that on the back of the truck. Get in when you fit in, baby.
Get in where you fit in. Run where you fit. Cody says his truck's heavy. Yeah, it's at least 2,000 pounds with the motor and all in it. I guarantee you.
Yeah, with the motor. Hey, what's the time on the little monkey? You got that thing on in the
little monkey.
This is a 6-year-old driving this Jewel now, 6 or 7, I think.
Where we got the little monkey on here.
Here he is.
Archie. It should be Archie.
Oh, okay, he's on that class. Yeah.
Yeah, monster.
34.786 for the little monkey.
I mean,
and then a 31. So little monkey ended up 7th out of 10, which is a really good job, man.
Yeah, 6-year-old with a.
Yeah. And it looks like he had the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
His time was pretty good.
4. He had like the 5th quickest time.
He'll drive it, man. Shaky he was worried about him letting off of
it. He did good, man.
Yeah, that's what it's about, man. That's what it's about.
Those youngins, the young guns, which somehow we didn't have any young guns at this race either.
Oh,
I know there's 2 of them that are registered, but I know English was fishing off at the beach with Cassidy. They've been working real hard, and it was time for a little break. So they were there, and then Jackson was at another race. Yep. Was it Morgan's Corner? Is that where they were?
I think it was at Morgan's Corner. They had this Sinister Series race.
Yep. And he showed out. He had a series flag, Southeast DOT series flag, rocking that.
Yeah.
They were running with those guys on the obstacle course and the drags, and you know him, everything. I think he did a burnout contest, right? Did you see that?
Saw somebody did the burnout. They couldn't see
I think that was this weekend where they did a burnout contest. He won the burnout contest and popped his tires. Yeah.
I think that's the second burnout contest he's already run, because he won one at Carolina.
Okay.
Whatever it is too.
Dang.
He burned them down, baby.
Cherokee burning the tires off that sucker. Back to the V-Tread class, man. Them dudes, they were rolling, and you had some real quality trucks there. Bill Scott with they call it Mud Stitch now.
Oh, might be stick. I probably can't spell.
Okay, yeah. Logan said you can't. He's probably got it wrong. Mud Stick is what they call it. That Dodge, man, with the big blower in it.
The white Dodge.
The white one. It ran at 18.2, but Jeffrey ran at 16.8. 16.8. That's pretty fast.
Pretty good.
Yeah, that's pretty freaking fast. But also, let's go back to the horseshoe class. Everybody knows the track may change or whatever, but Randy threw a 17.1 down. So that's a 17.1 to a 16.8. That's pretty fast. Good. Randy would have placed second in the V-Tread class. That Ford is rolling. All in Fords. Oh, look at that, 1 through 7. BT, we can't have that. We got to do something about that.
You better get some Chevrolets.
He said, bro, there's nothing I can do. You better get something.
Get some Chevrolets in there. I tried, brother. I tried.
The Fords are on it. Then you got Super Taz right there. He ran a 17.7. Got 3rd right there. So it was 3 1-tons, 1, 2, 3 right there.
Damn, that's pretty good.
Yeah, in the McCarn Heating and Air V-Tread class. But the Hares, they like winning their own belt, I tell you. Sponsor belt, and they gonna get it.
Pants, bro. They getting it.
They're trying.
That's good, man.
Kevin, it was good to see guys like Kevin Shaw there. You know, in the power
Ford
trip.
won all the classes. Let me see.
No, Ford didn't win small block. I know that.
No. Holy shit! That's the only class they didn't run.
God, quit talking.
And the limited. No. See what this is, Red. The only fast trucks are Chevrolets. All these slower classes is Ford.
Yeah. So you gonna tell me Steve's gonna start running some other classes? That's what it does.
Somebody gonna have to.
Steve, we're gonna push you up in some other classes, bro. We gotta get something back for the Chevrolets. And then me and you were kind of the bastards because we're the Toyota Chevrolet half breeds, and they're like, he drove this or whatever.
Yep.
Davey says 1 through 8, so he's a Ford too. That's right.
All in Ford, man.
That's something else. And you know, Tony would have been there if he didn't do a little.
Yeah, he tried to turn that loop
in the turn.
360 in the turn.
Yeah.
You always got to put on a show.
Shots fired. No fast forwards unlimited. There
you go. Patrick hearing that.
Where's Patrick at? Patrick better turn it. Oh, Patrick wanted some fast trucks. They're here.
Oh, hey.
Johnny, right?
That might change him for a while. I heard some
news. Where you at, Robbie? We're them fast small block forwards.
I heard some news today. There might be some fast forwards coming. Forgot about that.
We got to
see Gavin had the spare motor
out of retirement.
Yeah, Gavin was running the darn spare motor now.
Was he?
Yeah, that was the backup. That wasn't the big motor. That was the backup.
I know Gavin normally runs like a 2.7 or something. Yeah. That man went a 2.4 on him. Is that what I'm seeing?
That's getting it.
That's a bad dude.
That's a getting it, cuz I'm ready to see the rest of them. He told me they got like 4. They got like 2 limited and 2 unlimited.
Yeah.
So,
and they're Georgia boys. So it sounds like the Cobbtown race a place to be for them. Oh,
where was the rest of these Georgia boys at? I see one of them just tuned in.
I don't know, Kane. Man.
We was looking for him, Mr. Buss.
I'm ready to see him lock horns, you know, because they'll have 2 choices in May. You know, either can go to Cobbtown or come with a lot of us will be with the horseshoe class and the V-tread over there at Thunder Alley. But they're going to be running, I believe, 300 foot of mud in the limited class. Yep. Johnny said that's what he wanted, and a couple other guys, they said, we're going to run it. So you will have your choice to get your bonus points. You can either go flat track or come running the 300 foot of mud.
Yeah,
but that's going to be interesting.
Mr. George wants to know where's all the limited trucks we was talking about. That was fussing when we was talking about running unlimited. I was wondering the same thing.
I was wondering the same thing. These full body guys that can run with them.
Yeah.
Because at one point they had like 12 of them that said they were coming.
Are we gonna run full body? Yeah. He probably changed his mind after that.
Probably.
We might just go unlimited. We just run unlimited. Change the belt. Unlimited. Run what you're grown. Whatever brings the most. That's what we're running.
I know that would make Jason King happy.
Yeah. I mean, Patrick will run it. Who else is it?
Yep. Because
they're scared.
They're scared. That's right.
Hey, y'all shut their boots out.
I think that's what happened. Some of them know who y'all are, and some people, they don't think they're gonna win, they ain't gonna show.
Yep. I'll catch them next time. That's what it is.
But hopefully, maybe some of them run against you over there at Cobbtown when y'all go over there in that backyard.
They can't run for that, huh?
They can't run if you go to their house.
That's right. Just keep the door locked.
Keep the door locked. Kane said he's ready. Kane's been waiting on parts, man. Kane catches devil with parts.
That's them fast forward parts. You get them. You get over 900.
I was really hoping like Johnny would be there.
I don't know what's up with that.
Man. Our main sponsor, man. What the heck?
Johnny and Robbie. I think Robbie's kind of dabbling into building a DOT truck.
That's what I've heard.
That's what I kind of
He wants to come in. I've heard in that small block classes, there's no killers down there, is what I'm hearing.
Yeah. He better build a good one's all I can tell him. What is the fun for? Yeah, it's all good.
Yep.
So,
V-tread, man, 7 of them. Casey, how about Casey's turn, Bo? We tried to go through the turn. What was up with that?
Contest. I don't know. Scotty said he's turning into pig cooking contest. He's quit mud racing, Scotty.
I guess, man. He went to the 6-cylinder, and then now he's just retiring and going pig cooking on.
Going cooking halls with and
where's that gold truck at? We got some killers for it.
Yep. Mr. Clary's tuned in. There's some fast ones from up there, boy.
The champ, right?
Yeah. Bring him back out of retirement. We'd be good to go.
I think he was like a champ or something, but I mean,
on 2 classes or something. Yeah,
I don't know how he's got a lot of belts. I'm not exactly sure how many belts he's got. He got a lot of them things.
He's got a lot of them. Some people stack them up. Some people don't.
Some people can get a lot of them.
Slim I'm just trying to get one. Me too.
I thought I had a pass of a lifetime, and then they tell you there's still somebody in front of you. That's my luck, right?
Yep. I know the feeling, Bo.
You threw mud on the timer, but he threw mud on the timer before you.
Before you threw mud on the timer.
He's like, hey, I can't even. Like we keep talking about, I can't get a good bounce, right?
Hey, it is what it is, man. It's part of it.
Yep. It happens, man.
Part of it, man. You can't. I mean, you can't cry. I mean, the thing with the timing, you can't cry about it. Everybody runs it. It ain't like they got a stopper and stopping it. You know what I mean?
Yep. I don't know. All I can say is I can't wait to race again. You know?
Hey, that's right.
Because for me, that's what it's all about. Everybody knows I don't chase no time really. And who knows? But that V-tread class though, that 7 of them, that's good. And that was megas on 1 tons.
Yep.
I enjoyed watching that. One thing I wish people would do, and I try to get as many videos as I can so I can post videos and make these little reels and stuff, but between running around and doing other stuff, like I'd like to get little driver snippets. Like, tell me what you're thinking, BT. Like, run up to you before your race, but we just run out of time.
We had a lot this weekend. It was a lot.
We had a lot. And
a lot of taking.
Kevin said
we got a little overwhelmed this weekend.
We did with tech because, like I said, we tech what
68
trucks or whatever, and 66, and we looked at them all like we'd never seen them before. You know what I mean? Because we want to have a level playing field, don't we, BT?
That's what the plan is. That's what the rules are for. That's what the plan.
What's good for the goose is good for the gander.
Amen.
You know what I'm saying?
Amen.
And I know sometimes things get heated and stuff, but everybody please try to stay cool. You know what I mean?
We'll try to keep it as professional as possible. We're not gonna have no issue. I was cussing.
Because man, if we make a decision on a truck, please don't just keep harping on it and harping on us. And also, it's between stuff like that. If we're having a discussion about tech or whatever, it's between the people who own the truck, driver of the truck,
the crew,
and the tech guys.
That's right.
We don't need a bunch of other people jumping in, getting mad or whatever, or disagreeing with our decision, because I don't know what to do when we disagree on decisions, because when we come up with a decision, that's it.
Yep.
That's final. I was told, you need to be decisive and stand your ground.
That's right. That's how it works.
What we're doing. And we're going with it this year. And we can have it out, guys, and walk away, and 5 minutes later, we're good. We're not, no hard feelings,
Nope.
It's not personal at all. These rules that we run by, these guys will tell you that they don't want to run against trucks that don't meet the rule requirements.
We done did a lot to fit the rules. You know what I'm saying?
Yep. Some of the things we can let slide, like the seat belts, or this guy he's not a series guy and he really didn't know that he needed a wind and net or whatever. We'll let some small stuff go. But next time we see you, we're going to be checking your seatbelt. We'll remember that, oh, this dude gave us this story last time. So there's a couple guys that had little issues like that, and it's written on their tech sheet, seatbelt or whatever on that date. So we do try to keep track of it. And one of the main things in, I'll call them middle classes, I guess.
Yeah.
Small block and small tire. There is no 3 or 4 link suspension, guys. And how we define that, even if you have leaf springs, is individual bars with one pivot point on each end. All right, that is a 4 link with leaf springs. So, I mean, everybody knows this. I'm just trying to explain myself. I know most of y'all are probably laughing at this, but
we was trying to get
that's 4 link. So if you have 4 bars and they attach to the frame, each bar does one end at the rear end and one end at the frame. That works totally different than a ladder bar.
Yeah, and it ain't how. Ends. That's how we see it. That's how our rules see it, is a 4 link.
Yes.
It don't matter how Tom, Dick, and Harry see it. That's why our rules qualify as a 4 link. So
how we interpret what a 4 link is. That's it right there. And the leaf spring acts as the panhard or traction bar. Because technically, a parallel 4 link, if you have it like that without the leaf spring, it still needs the traction bar or the panhard bar to hold the rear end centered in the truck. That's what all the leaf springs are doing on that.
It's holding
it left and
center.
That's all they're doing. So I'm sorry if anybody thinks differently or whatever, but that's how we interpret that. So sorry. Yeah, and that's a 3 link right there at the top. A 3 link with a traction bar or track bar.
Pow.
The bottom is the radius arm, like a bunch of them dang fast forwards in that horseshoe class have.
The radius
that with a coil spring, you know. So all I can say is I don't know what to say because we don't allow 3 or 4 link in small block and small tire.
Yep. That's what we agreed to. That's what we come up with. So any questions, hit us up. We'll help you out.
Split leaf spring in small tire. I'm not sure what he means by split leaf spring. Maybe like the half leaf spring.
It's got to be connected on both ends, I thought. At least one leaf spring connected on both ends.
On one end. It needs to be the full leaf spring.
It's got to be connected to the frame on both ends. Solid on one end. You can have
and some of the guys got they're not sliders, they're
a cow track bar.
Floaters on the rear end. And we don't have a rule against that. Me and Steve were talking about that earlier.
I ain't got that. They don't like that cow track bar too. So
I got that old school setup.
Yeah, me too. But some people decipher things different than everybody else. So
yeah, and it's no hard feelings, and don't get heated at us. If we'll try to find a track, or a place for you to run that truck. You know, you just wanted to run small tire and big tire, and they had to run big tire and horseshoe.
No, the steering ain't got no matter. You have manual, power, hydraulic. We ain't got nothing against that, I don't believe. Is it, Rick?
Yeah, you can have whatever.
It's just that 4
I enjoyed the rack. That was my first pass with a rack. I
like the rack. I like a rack.
I was worried because everybody's like, it's hard to turn, and it's
when
you hit a bump, steering wheel moves and all this stuff. And
you can drive it. I think I feel mine. I can't drive it power steering. Power steering, I overcorrect it.
Mm-hmm.
So I like the rack. That's what's in the purple truck. I got the rack. So I'm the rack man. As long as we understand how y'all explain, how y'all see it, we understand. I appreciate that, Matt. That's an amen. Yep. And we told him how we could see him fitting it, and he had to do much adjustment. So
That's right.
Just a ladder.
That's a good truck too, and that was a new truck, and some good people that own that truck.
Yep. We talked. I think is that his daddy that was with him? I reckon.
Yeah. No, Scotty, we don't have a minimum, just one on each corner.
Got to have one leaf
One
spring.
at each in the rear, depending on what your stock suspension is.
Yeah, as long as you got one leaf spring on each side. I think a Scotty's 2, ain't it? I think his rule is 2 leaf springs, I think.
I'm not sure. I've got 2 in the back, I think, on each. 2 all the way around, I think. But we only need 1 for our stuff.
That's all I got.
But man, that was some good racing for sure. The Godfather was a good host. Kept it rolling. Dave was the mouth of mud as always.
Yeah,
he's always entertaining.
I didn't get most time.
Most time our sponsors all day. He did a good job.
Yeah, most time when I'm around Dave, he probably does the same thing to you. Like when I see him at Tweeties and Mags, oh y'all come up here. This is between the pits here, so and so. We talk about. I didn't do it this weekend. We missed out this weekend. I guess we were so damn busy we didn't get to go up there.
Dude, we were still inspecting trucks when they were having the drivers meeting.
Yeah.
We inspected so many trucks, we're going to add inspectors.
Yep. And matter of fact, we inspected after the drivers meeting too, because there was some we missed on it.
Yep.
But we'll take the criticism. It's criticism.
Yep.
I can't think of the word I'm trying to say, but hit us up.
Constructive criticism, right?
There you go.
Don't just be mean to us, right? Please.
We're trying to be professionally courtesy, like my wife. We're trying to run this thing like a business, like I tell you. So we preach. If y'all agree with us and deal with us the same way.
Yep.
Professional courtesy. We all grown men, women.
Mr. William Taylor said the Godfather worked his butt off. That's for sure.
Amen.
They got us in and out.
I got home at a decent hour.
And that's how it should be done. By the time I get about 5 hours of mud racing in me, I'm good. 5-6 hours, and that's plenty.
I know Steve, he left. I don't know if I guess he got his tail lights. He was in front of me and I called him. Say, hey, Steve, man. I said, you so fast you left your tail lights back at Tyndall, man. You ain't got no trailer lights, cuz.
Oh no.
He said, God dog. He pulled over and I guess about the rest of right across the leg. I guess he fixed them.
He was complaining about it. He said, when you drive a Ford, your tail lights don't work on your trailer or something he was telling me.
Yeah.
His wife doesn't like that Ford. She said, this thing is so uncomfortable. Where's your 06 Duramax at? I love that truck. She tells him all the time. I'm like, oh Lordy. Them new trucks though, man. Why'd they take all the cushion out of the seats? You know, they're like European now. You know, they're all flat, like
and look fancy. That's fact. I think them old 90 model Chevrolets, like 97 and 96 Chevrolet was the best cut seats they ever had, I believe.
Yeah, those were comfortable.
Mine ain't worth shooting either on mine.
That's right, Scotty. You always do an awesome job too. You come.
Yeah. But like I say, what's the next race we hit?
Huh?
What's the next race? Palmetto, maybe? Local race?
Yeah, I believe the next race is the end of the month at Palmetto.
I got my card somewhere. I don't know what to do with it.
We're going to see how nasty it is over there. It's supposed to be Palmetto 427. So the 27th.
It'll be Palmetto. Little Dude's got one coming up.
Yep. Little Dude's got one.
We got all these May races.
That's this weekend. Little Dude. Don and them hopefully be testing. Hopefully Jeremy's got his monster out and about because these new limited guys right here are hungry.
Yep.
They're hungry for Carolina boys.
Yep. And May is going to be a busy racing.
Oh, yeah.
May's going to be busy.
2 races going on the same day in May.
And May
Masters
4th.
Motorplex.
Yep.
Third and fourth. 2-day event, right?
Yep. And you got Cobbtown on the 4th. That's
right. That is the $10,000 consistency race, right?
That's a bunch of trucks in that thing. That's a big time race up there for them. That's their season opener too, ain't it, Red?
Yes, it is. Some big money on the line.
And then we got the 10th and 11th in Orangeburg. That's a little shootout race. I think he's running everything, I believe. Are they still running Friday night? Are they still running Friday night since the grudge canceled out? I don't know.
I don't know, but I know everything's going to be heads up.
Yeah.
So that's going to be cool.
That's
a
gonna be
bunch of
interesting.
horseshoe heads up racing. Maybe, just maybe we can talk him into having some kind of straight line class, but we'll have to see.
He said he would. I thought he said he was going to run a straight line.
Okay. I bet they will. Tony will let us know.
Yeah, I thought he said he would. Tony said that. And then the next weekend after that, it's a lot of racing. On the 18th, that'll be Lil Do has a race. Plus, we got our second points race down at Branchville.
And that's going to be heads up. Y'all ready? Are y'all
ready?
Find out. Finally, it keeps getting delayed, doesn't it, BT? And put off and push back, but we're going heads up.
Find out.
That's going to be awesome.
Dave Renfro says not running Friday night. So that'll be a one-night race. It'll be the 11th. Not running on the 10th. Big Dave keeping us up with the info. He's tuned in tonight. He didn't have to watch it on rewind, I reckon.
Usually he's got to do the rewind.
He's tuned in tonight, Big Dave.
There's a lot of racing going on now till into May.
It's about to kick off in a couple of weeks. It's about to be wide. I need this little break. Get some turkey hunting in.
Turkey hunting. Did you get turkey hunting in today? You said you were going to go knock one down before you got on the show.
I didn't. I come home and cut some grass and throw some pictures to my son. But I got a good story to tell you about turkey hunting, man. Me and my cousin went Sunday, and we were set up on this bird, and we hunted for like 2 hours. And I was late. I was sitting like on my one leg. All my weight was on my one leg. And I told Chris, I said, "Hey, Bo," I said, "I can't." I said, I got to get up. I can't feel my leg, Bo. It's sleep." Mm-hmm. Well, anyway, I ended up shooting the turkey. And he says, "Get up and go get him." When I jumped up, Bo, I didn't have no legs, Bo. I fell flat on my face. I had to crawl out there and get the turkey.
Dang.
So it was pretty funny.
That is funny. You see that? Mr. William Taylor says they're coming to Branchville. They don't kill it at Cobbtown.
We coming to Branchville if we don't kill it at Cobbtown. I hear you.
What's the fastest pass ever made at Branchville? Do y'all know?
I'd have to check it. We set some MHRA records out there.
Yeah, y'all have had some fast stuff out
there. Some
there.
world records out there, so we'll see. I think it's in the 2s, something like that. Almost got one Saturday on the way to the track.
We got a world record out there, a couple of them, right?
Yeah. I think the 8 run like a 2.2. At 50 foot, I think, something like that.
Yeah, 50 foot. There we go.
10-4.
That's awesome. So, bunch of racing coming up, bunch of good racing happening this weekend. Super proud of everybody. Everything went smooth pretty much, man.
Yep, no problems at all, hardly.
First points race. Everybody was awesome. Y'all did a better job at me getting there. People were there. I was a little later than I wanted to be, and guys were there. You ready to inspect us? I'm like, oh man, y'all are on it.
I hope everybody got the shirts and the koozies and all worked out.
Yep.
Them gals was wide open like that.
200 foot on the side by side. Heads up.
It's 200 foot.
Dang, BT's taller in person. I'm smaller and BT's taller.
I ain't nowhere near the tall mark, brother.
Dang. Part of the shortest team in racing, right?
Yep.
That's awesome.
But hey, fellas, great job this weekend. We did good. We enjoyed it. Everything worked out.
Yep. Super proud of everybody. It was fun. Now we just get to go do it again, right? I know there's a race going on somewhere down there in Georgia. Steve was telling me about. I'm not sure where. Consistency race down there in Georgia and Carolina Grudge. I don't know if any of y'all are going up there. Kind of thinking about it, but I don't know. Using his koozie right now.
Hey, me too. You see mine?
There you go. I like it.
But 10-4. We got Grudge racing this weekend at Carolina Grudge. If I want to hit them up, call Kyra.
Yep. That's going to be a good one.
But she didn't hit me up, asked me, was I coming? I said, no.
I might be building a deck, but I would like to go. Might show up at your place.
Hey, I ain't nothing but a phone call, brother. If you wait till later in the afternoon, I'll be gone, so I won't see it. So Dad will be here.
Okay. So see, that's what you got to do. To mess around with Curtis, he don't want nobody to see nothing.
He ain't want nobody to see
Everybody said, you got to go somewhere where it's a good track and you got clocks, and then nobody's there, and it's like, where are you gonna find that?
Yeah, I do that all the time. To be honest with you,
We might go let Terry see the times. He might sell more in the truck.
he might be selling all of the trucks. Huh?
You never know.
Got to move up a class or something.
You got to do something. Get away from these guys. Huh?
Get away from them. That's all.
It might be all an illusion, BT. It's all an illusion.
Time to time, brother. I saw the passes. So.
I don't know. But like you say, man, I enjoyed it, and it was awesome.
Thanks everybody
for coming, you know.
Yep. You go hit our sponsors up, Blake, Rig. I mean, freaking Red. I kind of need to want to say.
Yep. Definitely couldn't do it without all of our tracks and all of our sponsors and drivers and the other guys that come to race against us, you know, because we travel to race against different people.
Yep.
Without different hometown guys racing against us when we come to that track, there's no point in us traveling, you know.
Amen.
So thank everybody for running against us.
We like the races.
Yep. And I'd like to thank all of our family of tracks right here, because this is our home. Orangeburg Mud Bog, Twitty's Mud Bog, Thunder Alley Mudplex, Branchville Mud Bog, Little Dew Mud Bog, Tyndall Farms Mud Bog, Palmetto Mudway, and Southern Thunder Mud Track. Y'all are the home of the Southeast DOT Series.
Amen, thank y'all. We appreciate
also,
it.
we'd like to hit up all of our other sponsors. One that I keep forgetting, I need to put on these cards that are coming out the next round. Mixon Construction. They added money into the Beach Red class to the end of the year payout. Thanks, Mixon Construction, for jumping in. Redline Kart Sales, Hustler Racing, McCarn Heating and Air, Spare Parts Racing, Cooper Innovations, Tool Brothers Incorporated, Shaky Jordan Motorsports, Hare's Repair Service, Holy City Proud Boys, Godfather Racing, Triple Threat Racing Engines. And thanks again to our man that we missed him. I don't know what the deal is. Johnny Martin Well Drilling, right?
Johnny Martin Jr. Well Drilling.
Our title sponsor. Couldn't do without people like that contributing, you know, paying for those trophies and all that type of stuff.
Helping us out.
Really helped out. But until next time, guys, we'll see y'all between the pits. Thank you very much.